everyone. Happy Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I'm excited, and I know you are. I hope everyone had a good day. I just wanted to jump on film real quick and show you some things that I picked up today because I am so super excited. It's the little things that count, and you're going to see what I mean in a minute. So we have a store here. It's called Five Below. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it, but basically the concept of the store is that everything is $5 and below in price. So I've been going there for, the past couple of years, and the one makeup brand that they tend to carry is Profusion, which if you've seen any of their palettes, I mean, they're pretty distinct the way they look. They kind of look like this. I believe this was like they were going for a knockoff of the Naked palettes. So they kind of look like this. I don't really like the quality of these. So I've kind of steered clear of buying any, basically buying any makeup from Five Below. However, I stopped in today on my lunch break and I discovered that Five Below is now carrying City Colors, okay? They also are carrying, I've seen some Maybelline products, some Rimmel products, and Wet n Wild display is actually now there, which I'm pretty excited about. I can't remember if they've had it before, but if they did, not as many products as I have seen as of late. So very excited about that. But I'm very excited about the City Colors because I can't find City Colors anywhere. So the fact that I can actually go to a store and pick up some City Colors products, I'm very excited about. So I got 3 things from City Colors. One thing I got was these blush quads, okay? They come looking, sorry for the lighting. They look like this, okay? And I got 2 of them. I got some pinky shades on the top, and these are more of like corally and orange kind of shades here. Sorry, my battery is dying if you see my touching the screen. So I'm going to show you real quick if I can open it. These are your pinky shades, and they're all matte except for, well, no, not except for. They are all matte. Only difference is this bright pink one on the side here has a hint. And when I say hint, I mean it's really not even that big of a deal. Very, very, very little hint of silver glitter. Very, very, very tiny. You can't even see it. It's not like chunks or anything. So, love those. And then this is the second collection that I picked up, which is more of like your orangey, earthy kind of tones. I'll swatch them real quick for you. These City Color blushes are so pigmented and just really, really pretty. I'm so excited. So here's the orangey ones, and let me do the pink ones. And hold on. Okay, so here's the pinky ones, and here's the orangey ones. Just very pretty. This pink one on the ends kind of reminds me of Wink Pink by e.l.f. Love it. So there you go. Absolutely love them. So pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so those are the blushes that I got from City Colors. I also picked up a powder. It's the Flawless Finish Mineral Powder. And I got the shade Buff, I believe, which is a little bit too dark for me. Maybe like a shade or too dark. But summer's here, or just around the corner, so it shouldn't be long before my tan kicks in and this matches. So I had to get this because when I touched it, it feels like silk, like so soft, so extremely finely milled. Swatch it for you there. Can't really see it, but I had to get it. You know when you touch a shadow or a blush or any kind of powder product and it just feels like silk, like butter, like so smooth that you're like, oh, like have to get it? That was this. The packaging is kind of, oh, $4 for these a piece, okay? And this was $3. Why is my lighting so horrible? I'm so sorry about that. $3 for the blush, $4 for the blushes, $3 for the mineral powder. This packaging, by the way, is really cheap. It's like flimsy plastic. It's got a lift up thing here with a mirror and then like a little poofy thing in here. But it's very cheap. Like I can so see this thing like breaking if God forbid I drop it. So that's that. Another thing I got at Five Below were these makeup remover wipes. They're so from So Fresh, So Clean. I don't know what that is, but look at the packaging. I absolutely love the packaging. These were $1, and there's 25 in a pack, so I got 3. I've never used them before, but we'll see, you know, how they work. Okay, that's that. Also from, it's all from Family Dollar. Five Below. Maybelline, this Great Lash Mascara. Now, obviously, this is like an oldie, but, you know, it's been around forever. But this is in the shade Violet. Do you see that? It's purple. And with summer coming, I just thought it would be really, really cool because I actually was watching a video today. Melissa Raymond, Mel Memphis. Love her videos, by the way. She picked up also, crap, I think it was from Rimmel. It was a purple mascara. She also got it at, I don't know where she got it, but I happened to find them, that same product at Five Below, but they ran, like they didn't have the purple one. They had like a bright yellow and like a green, which would have been cool, but I really wanted the purple. I cannot open this thing. So yeah, but even though I couldn't find a suitable one to purchase in the Rimmel, I found this one. So I'm like super excited. Yeah, and it's purple. I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me see. Well, I don't have much on the brush, but it's purple, okay? So I'm definitely going to be using this in a look. Melissa actually smudged it on, well, not smudged it. She applied it to the lower lash line. Looked really, really pretty, so sparked my interest. I'm definitely going to try that out. Next thing I got were nail polishes. They were 3 for $1, which they usually are. So I got these, and I've been into like the the confetti looking polishes. I got this one that has like pink and white and blue and purple specks in there. And then I got this one, which reminds me of candy corn. It's got like your orange, yellow, white, and pink in there. So really pretty. And these are from Funky Fingers, which I believe is their own line of nail polishes, I guess. And then I also got this one, which, do they have names? They do? They do? They do have names. Okay. So this one's called Glitter Matters. I don't know why. This one is called Saved by the Glitter. Okay. And this one is called Hip City Jack. It's like a teal, it's got like, it's greenish teal, I guess. It's got like very fine greenish tealy glittery particles, very, very fine. And then it's got bigger ones that are kind of like specks of like teal aquamarine kind of glitter. They're more blue, basically. Okay, so that's that. 3 nail polishes. Again, these were 3 for $5, which is the standard on all of the Five Below polishes. Another thing, okay, so this is what I was super duper duper excited to get. I have been looking for like an eyeliner brush to use with my cream liners, because I mean, I've got one from e.l.f. which okay, it's good, but it's so like, I don't know, it's not fine at the ends. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's kind of blunt, okay? I've had a few others, they just don't work for me. Okay, I want something like super thin, super like fine at the tip, just for very precise applications. So $1, okay? $1 each for these. And they come with a set of 3 brushes, okay? I don't know if you can see them in the package, okay? But they're like paint brushes, okay? These are actual paint brushes. I found it in the arts and crafts section. You can't see it in the pack. Okay, so this one here that I'm trying to open for you has 3 different sizes in it. 3 different sizes, like tips of like the brush hairs, I guess. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's... Okay, 3 different sizes, and of course I pulled one of the caps off. Now again, these are meant for paint, so they are obviously artificial hair, which is what I want. So it's got 3 sizes, like I said. A bigger one here, and then a little bit smaller there, and then a little bit smaller yet again. Can you see? Okay, so got these 3 for $1. The next pack that I got is, I'm so excited about. These are so tiny, okay? They're all the same, like, thickness, I guess you could say. But as far as, like, the length of the bristles, they vary. Okay. And I'm going to pull these caps off for you because I'm just so excited. Okay. Do you see how tiny these are? Look at. I don't think you're going to be able to see that. What can I put behind this? Okay. I'm going to use my makeup bag. Can you see how tiny and fine those tips are? So very excited. Like, precision, like, application is what I'm going for. Okay? Cream liner. And these bad boys. Like, I am like 2 seconds away from wiping off or washing off my eyeliner and trying these bad boys out. So I got all 3 of these for $1 and all 3 of the other ones for a separate $1. So, like pennies for each of these guys. I'm so excited. So instead of spending, like, I don't even know how much like the MAC eyeliner brush is, but I'm assuming it's like at least 20 bucks. I got 3 for $1. And I mean, as far as quality, I'm going to let you know, these look like they're going to be a dream. Like, they really do. Yes. So I'm like really excited. Okay, another thing I got, my makeup browns, love these. Had to get more because I go through them like water. And one last thing that I got, actually, no, I'm lying. Oh my God. So I went shopping yesterday too. I'm like really bad. I stopped, like I have to go to the store. Like I can never like drive by a store. So I went yesterday. What else did I get? Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't even think. Okay, like I went to the store yesterday because again, God forbid I just like drive by. Oh, I know what I got. Okay, I know what I got. Okay. I'm throwing stuff. Okay, so Rimmel, buy one, get one free. I posted on my Instagram, muscle_and_makeup, a picture of my purchase from yesterday. And I'm sure I'm going to forget something, but whatever. They were having a buy one, get one, okay? I picked up 2 more lipsticks. I got the shade Coral Garden and Vintage Pink, which I wore yesterday. Okay. Very pretty colors. So this is Coral Garden and this is Vintage Pink here, okay? Let me twist them up. Coral Garden, which is like a reddish, pinky, orangey kind of color. And then Vintage Pink, which is like a pinky purple with like a blue undertone. Beautiful, okay? And I was speaking to a friend of mine, Sarah, Makeup by Spicy, last night, and we have a feeling, okay, don't quote me on this, but we have a feeling, and I have not been able to get my butt to a MAC yet, a MAC counter to verify whether or not our thought is true or not, but we have a feeling, just based on my picture and her picture, because we were both like, all right, the Alluring Aquatics collection, there is a shade, and God forgive me, Goddess of the Sea, possibly. I believe that's the name of the color, okay? She posted a picture on her Instagram wearing that lipstick, and I showed her the Vintage Pink because I said, wow, that looks like a lipstick that I just bought from Rimmel. And I showed this to her. Okay, there it is on the top, and there's Coral Gardens on the bottom. And she said, wow, you're right. Like, they look very, very similar. And she suggested that I get my butt over to a MAC counter and see for myself. So, haven't been able to do that yet, but I'm definitely going to. I'm going to run in the store like she suggested and swatch Goddess of the Sea on myself and then run to the car and then swatch the Vintage Pink next to it and snap a picture so I can show you the proof, if in fact it is true. So, we're going to see. To be continued. Okay. Another thing that I picked up, which I had to, based on all the rave reviews that I've seen, like I'm such a concealer junkie, foundation junkie, powder junkie, like had to. Like why this wasn't already in my collection is beyond me. But it's the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. Okay, I got it in the shade Light. I used it today, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Perfect shade, just easy application under my eyes. I just whoop, 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 whoop. And then I blend it out with like a damp beauty blender. Amazing stuff. Doesn't really crease. Very minimal. I mean, it doesn't really settle into the fine lines any more than any of my other concealers, I guess, anyway. But definitely one of my favorites. I've heard a lot of people complain about the sponge tip applicator, that they kind of pop it off. But it doesn't seem to bother me. I mean, I like it. You just put it on. I don't have to use my fingers or anything. I love it. So, that's it. All right, girls. So, thank you for watching. Again, I just love sharing my purchases with you. If you have any, anything to say, any comments, or, anything that you want to see in the future, just leave it down below in the comments. Okay? Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you girls in my next video. Bye!